Hey guys, it's Becky with Design Bundles, and today I'm here to talk to you about a new feature in the 4.4 software of Silhouette Studio. It is an AutoTrace feature for PNGs with a transparent backing. Now that is very exciting, and I was really happy when I heard about it. And of course, I've been hesitating on upgrading to 4.4, just because I'm always afraid that there are going to be bugs with the recent releases. But I'll say that so far so good, and I feel that the AutoTrace feature made it worthwhile for me. So you'll have to check out the video and see what you think. So this is going to be incredibly easy, and it's a new feature that I wanted to show you guys. But first and foremost, I just want to say this is a feature of 4.4. Silhouette Studio Edition 4.4. So I had only upgraded to Silhouette Studio 4.3, so I had to go out and upgrade to 4.4. So in order to do that, you go to silhouetteamerica.com, and then there is a software button right here. And you want to, there's the current version. What I upgraded to, I'm always a bit shy when I'm upgrading. So I actually came and I downloaded this legacy version of 4.4.247. Okay, because I always feel like the legacy versions have less of a chance of having bugs. Whether that's true or not, I don't actually know, but that's just kind of how I feel about it. So go ahead and upgrade. So then the problem I had was once I upgraded to 4.4, well then when I went to go cut on my Cameo, I had to then upgrade my firmware on my Cameo 4. So just something to look out for. I'm just trying to give you guys this information because if you're upgrading to gain access to this feature, then this is information that you're going to want to know. Now I did do a video on upgrading the firmware, but I promise it's really easy. And if you're on a Cameo 4 or a Portrait 3, you'll do it straight in your send panel. And if not, then you're going to come here to silhouetteamerica.com/firmware, and it has the download files for the Cameo 3 and before. So those are my notes on first upgrading your software and then upgrading your firmware. So once you get all that done, we are here in Silhouette Studio, and basically this is going to work for any PNG file. So I'm going to go to File and Merge, and I have some PNG files that I've bought from designbundles.net in the past. So let's go down and grab those. You know what, here's a Halloween bundle, and see where it says PNG file? Now, not all PNG files are created equal, but I know that this one in particular has a transparent background, so that's what you need to look for in your listings, is you want a PNG file with a transparent background. Now the first thing that you'll notice is that your files import and they already have your red line. That is a good sign. That's what you want. That's what's going to tell you, hey, these are your cut lines, right? So let's put that to the test. And for this one, it's very useful because before I upgraded, it was a little difficult to go in and manipulate these individually, but now I can just go over to my send panel and see they will all cut automatically. So that is the we're going to call it an AutoTrace feature for your designs that are PNG images with a transparent background. Now you may be asking why this is important and why do I care about this? Well, this is also going to work really well for planner stickers, or if you want to print and cut on printable vinyl or printable heat transfer sheets, anything that you are going to use clipart for, there is never a bad reason for this AutoTrace feature. Now, if you're telling me, Becky, this is not what I wanted to be able to use my clipart and not worry about the cut lines, that's okay because you can fix that. All you're going to do is you want to turn off the red cut line. And first of all, it looks just like normal now, right? And go to send. If you don't want these to cut, then you can click on your PNG and just go back to no cut. And basically, we're right back where we started in regards to using clipart. So don't fret if you like the old way better, but I personally like the new way better. And I think there's a lot of really cool things that we're going to be able to do with clipart that auto traces. Just remember that this is not going to be the same for JPEG images or for images that have a white or a patterned background. Okay, so make a note of it. This is transparent background PNG clip art only, which all of your quality designers are going to provide anyway, as long as we are actually talking about clip art and not patterns and prints. So just make sure you review the listing in designbundles.net, and it will tell you the types of formats that it comes with, and usually it'll tell you if they have the transparent background.
So, how do you feel? I think it's really neat. And now I'll say that this probably doesn't appeal to every silhouetter out there, but for those of you who are working with a lot of PNG images like planner stickers or just printables in general, maybe you're doing some sublimation or some printable HTV, easy subli. There are a lot of really wonderful ideas out there for using clip art, and this AutoTrace feature is going to make it that much easier. So like I said, I was really excited to find it, and hopefully you are too. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave those down below. And of course, make sure you subscribe for the channel, because we always have a lot of really neat ideas for you right around the corner. So thanks again, and we will see you next time.